This is a shocking discovery, and if confirmed, the Steelers will have serious problems. Let's go into details. The Pittsburgh Steelers are without a starting quarterback, but it seems almost inevitable that the team will eventually sign veteran Aaron Rodgers. Where Rodgers lands is a decision that is solely in the quarterback's own hands, and he has made it clear that he's comfortable taking his sweet time. All the while, the Steelers have waited patiently for Rodgers, seemingly confident enough that the quarterback will land with them that they can afford to wait. As Rodgers' options for a team have grown limited, it has become increasingly likely that he will sign with Pittsburgh. However, according to Mike Florio, Rodgers may not be as intent on signing with the Steelers as they may have hoped. On Wednesday, Florio said on his podcast, PFT Live with Mike Florio podcast, that Rodgers doesn't want to become a Steeler and is holding out for another team. The information comes from someone that Florio alleges is a high-up individual in the NFL. I had somebody suggest to me yesterday, and I'm just sharing what I heard, what this person's opinion is. It's not a fact. It's not a report. But it's someone who is in the ecosystem and isn't a low-level employee. This is a high-level person with one of the teams. The opinion is he doesn't really want to play for the Steelers, and he's waiting for Minnesota. It's already been documented that Rodgers' first choice for a new team is the Minnesota Vikings. Rodgers was considered a long shot for the Vikings, as they will likely opt to start J.J. McCarthy. However, due to the Vikings being unable to 100% rule out Rodgers, the veteran may be holding out hope. Signing Rodgers would likely mean the Vikings keeping McCarthy on the bench. It would be an unlikely move by Minnesota, as their young quarterback was already out for the last season due to an injury. The Vikings will be looking to give McCarthy more playing time, and making him play backup to Rodgers isn't the way to do that. Steelers signing Rodgers may be the quarterback's only choice besides retirement. It would be a bad look for the Steelers if the quarterback they have been pursuing for so long ends up not wanting to play in Pittsburgh. On the other hand, Rodgers may be denying the inevitable. Rodgers is 41 years old and will be 42 by the end of next season. The quarterback is well past his prime and isn't the asset he once was. Although the Vikings may not be able to 100% rule out signing Rodgers, there could still technically be a 1% chance they do sign him, and that slim chance may be the thing Rodgers is holding out for. However, Rodgers needs better odds than that, and if the quarterback wants any chance of ending his career on a high note, he may need to bite the bullet and sign with the Steelers. Besides the Steelers, Rodgers' most likely option is to retire. It's arguably the least attractive option for the quarterback. Rodgers had a lackluster last 2 years with the New York Jets. The Steelers give Rodgers the best option to finish his NFL tenure with a winning record. What could be keeping Rodgers from signing with Pittsburgh? Some think that the Steelers and Rodgers already have a secret deal worked out. Rodgers has also hinted at it himself when he worked out with one of the Steelers' newest wide receivers, DK Metcalf. At the end of the day, it is nearly impossible to predict what choice Rodgers will make. Although with his options becoming more limited, likely now only between Pittsburgh and retirement, his choice should be getting easier.